there was a Marxist insurrection while you were there.
Yes.
To a certain extent. I mean, it wasn't like a cultural revolution type thing, but...
No, but what had been going on for some time was there was a very strong Marxist base amongst the workers in Nepal. And so they'd put a lot of pressure on the monarchy, and this was a monarchy when we were there. It was the monarchy of Nepal, and or Kingdom of Nepal. And they had made some gains the prior year before we were there in getting a rudimentary parliament set up, and so they had some representation with the monarchy. And apparently that wasn't enough for them. And so while we were there, they decided to get particularly active. And so all of a sudden there were demonstrations in the streets, and the military rolled out. And so they had armed military lining streets, and they had armored vehicles out. And all of a sudden we weren't going as many places as we were planning on. So we were taking back streets and sometimes just not even going out because it was a little hazardous and they didn't want us in the middle.
Now, as they were demonstrating and stuff, what was their reaction to, I guess, Westerners hanging out in the middle of their I wouldn't say it's a revolution, right? But well, what did it result in?
Yeah, I don't think they really cared about us, honestly. This was all about them and the government, the monarchy. And, you know, I don't think we'd have been at risk from them particularly. But I think they just didn't want us getting caught up if some shooting started between
right.
the government and the demonstrators.
So your movements became kind of...
So they were like, you know, you're not going into that part of town today.
It's a bummer.
Yeah. So we missed some things, but we had an experience we might not otherwise have had.
Yeah. What did that feel like? Like what was the climate like in terms of what did the city feel like?
It was a little weird. There was a little bit of a pall over it. I mean, it was tangible, and one of the shopkeepers, where I got this knife actually, said, you know, it's not like this all the time. People are afraid to come here. Please tell your friends it's safe, and we want them to come. And you could tell that this was really hurting the economy there. You know, people who depend on tourism. It was really kind of becoming a threat that people were afraid to go. And so they were seeing a decline in their economy.